Hello guys, thank you very much for coming to watch my YouTube channel. Today I've got something quite cool. We have the Resident Evil 2 MrX figure to unbox. So first of all, I have to say the packaging is very nice. This is by War Story, I believe. Yeah, there we go, nice look at the box. This is the first ever War Story figure I've ever owned, so not quite sure what to expect, but judging by the quality of the pictures, I believe this is images of the figure, this is looking absolutely fantastic. Alright, a little look at the box there. Have a look at the side again where you can see the head sculpt of MrX, or the Tyrant as you'd like to say. And look down the side, then you have WS007, very James Bondy. Alright, and here we have, underneath the styrofoam, a look at the figure itself. There we go. So right off the bat, he doesn't really come with much. So you can see that he has obviously his hat, and he has two hands as well. And that is pretty much all, you know, apart from the base, that he comes with. So here's our first look at the figure. And straight away, I have to say, like, his actual face looks fantastic. His head looks weirdly shaped, but you know, that's fine. I'm sure with the hat on, it will look a lot better. Can't get my camera to focus here. There we go, the side. And you can see his coat is nicely made. Now his ankles are made of these strange little joints. I haven't seen these before. I'm not very well versed in figure creation, I'm not going to lie. But the good thing about these is you get great mobility from. So posability wise, there we go, double jointed knees as well. So posability wise, I think he's going to be pretty good. Even some forward bend. Good 90-degree angle there on the leg bend, which is quite nice. I'd like to see that. I believe he has double jointed elbows as well. Let's have a look. Okay, well, with the fabric of the coat, his arm mobility is not great, I suppose. A little bit of an ab crunch as well. In fact, it's a pretty good ab crunch. There we go. You can get quite a good movement out of here. That's it. All his collar's sticking up as well. Now, looking at the back of his head, you can see where the battery would go. So actually, the back of his head's down here, and it attaches using this magnet. Now, unfortunately, this magnet seems to be quite loose, so it doesn't really stay on there. In fact, if I flip him over, he would probably lose that. So the hat, here we go, helps to hold it in place. And there we go. Like I said, he looks so much better with his hat. Look at that. He looks fantastic. Now, these are the two hand sculpts that he has. Two grasping hands. So we've got two fisted hands and two grasping hands, and that is pretty much all he comes with, to be honest. So it's pretty basic, but then if you think about the game, he never really used any of his, you know, he never used any weapons. He's not Nemesis. Alright, so there we go. So that's everything you get in the box. Now for a quick look at the base, and this thing is huge and heavy. Really heavy. There we go. So you can see Leon crushed under the bricks there. Resident 2, just so they don't get in trouble. Now I have to say, there's nowhere for his feet to go, so it looks like it may be quite hard to, you know, to get him to stand up on there. We'll have to see. I feel like his leg joints felt a bit loose to me, so we'll have to see how they hold up, because he's quite a hefty figure. He's very top heavy. See Leon there, crushed under the rubble. You can quite clearly see where his face has been flattened. Right there. I have to say, the paint job on there is quite nice. Could be a little bit better on the gun though. Some of the paint job looks a little bit sloppy. Alright, so there's MrX. Just put him here so we can see everything he comes with. So we've got the base, the hand sculpts, and the hat. And that's everything MrX comes with. Alright, so let's get him set up on the stand so you can see what he looks like. See you in a second. Alright, and here he is. MrX is on the stand, and once you get these two pieces together, the stand and the figure, he looks amazing. Now, I forgot to mention that he does have a light up function for his eyes, which is a weird addition as that wasn't really featured in the game. But I'm sure it will look very cool either way. Now, you can see his hat really does make the head sculpt, and One thing actually I will say is the feet and the stand. To get him on the stand, it took me about 5 minutes to get him to stand up. There is no pegs for his feet, so it was quite hard. And in fact, you can see it wobbling on the turnstile here. It's quite heavy, but I was a little bit worried he would fall over. And that is the MrX figure unboxing. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was a lot of fun for me to make, and I hope to see you guys again in any future videos that I do release. I do plan to do more Resident Evil content. So thank you very much, and goodbye for now.